A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. So today we are here, Sangharsh Empowerment Foundation, the Campus Ambassador Program, and Bhalo Theko. Together we are hosting another workshop of Cater, Empower, Succeed. Today's topic is about prioritizing mental health for a better tomorrow, and our speaker for today is Miss Kathakoli Maiti. Before I get into the introduction, I would like to tell you that Bhalo Theko is a community of trained psychological counselors who are striving to work for the betterment of different strata of the society. They provide quality counseling, consulting, and therapy services to make mental health issues more acceptable and easier to deal with. I think it's a great initiative. And our speaker for today, Ms. Kathakoli Maiti, she is a mental health professional and a special educator. She has been keen in understanding complex minds. And in her words, if you are ready to look at life differently, then she's here to guide the way. I think all of us are ready for that. But before that, I think mental health, especially in adolescence, is something that is really, really critical and really, really important. With adolescence is a very critical stage. It helps us grow both physically, we grow tall, we gain weight, but also it helps us become ready for the challenges ahead in our life. And with all the academic pressure and the personal problems we have to deal with, our relationships with our family, with our friends, with our studies, I think somewhere we lose touch with ourselves, and that is where our mental health goes for a toss. And I think this workshop today will really, really help us set some foot and get to know ourselves better. So that is all. Miss Ma'am Kothakoli Maiti, it is up to you now. You have the floor.
Thank you, Anitej. Thank you, Orithro. First of all, a big thanks and kudos to Sangharsh Empowerment Foundation with this young brigade working towards the social services, whichever they are doing, like they are teaching the underprivileged children, they are looking into the betterment of the society, they are connecting with such young brigades and such young minds to flourish and to bring about mental health and the different issues of society in the forefront, so that we as a whole human society can work together towards it. It's lovely to be here today. And I hope, I would like to say that I'm here to learn from the young brigade mostly. You people will tell me what's going on with your that complex and creative mind of yours. So, good evening to all of you. Good evening to all the young brigade. Good evening to all the elder brigade. And let us start with this workshop. So, in my workshop, people who know me, they know that in my workshop, it's more of fun and it's more of interaction, a lot of talking, this and that. Okay, so I would just have a request for the participants, especially the young brigade who are there. So, in the meantime, I will be clicking on a video, right? While the video is on, why don't you grab a white paper? Like that can be an A4 sheet or any white paper and any colored pen, whichever color you like, right? Whichever color you like, and a white paper and 2, 3 more pens. Okay. So why don't you grab that? And till that time, when you are grabbing it, why don't we start with a video? Okay. Uh, it might have some technical issues. I might take a little bit of time because the young brigade, I'm here to learn. So you will just let me know whether you are able to see my screen or not. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
it is visible.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll just switch on the video. You tell me whether you are able to hear it or not. Is it audible or not? Show me the thumbs up.
I'm sad. I feel fat. I'm stressed. I feel ugly. I'm not hungry anymore. I'm so tired all the time. I'm just having a really hard time. And I don't know what to do anymore.
So, I hope everybody could watch the video without any disturbance. Yes? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, lovely. So I would like to ask the young brigade, whoever is very comfortable to speak. So, after seeing this video, how many of you resonate with this? You can always show with a reaction also. How many of you resonate with this? You feel like, okay, it's something, that video was some, like, about me a little. Anybody resonates? Okay, Aditi has given a thumbs up, right? That's cool. Okay, I'm getting more reactions. Lovely. So it's good, actually good to see that very few of you resonate. That means at least you are not, you may not be into that phase of life. Communicate in the chat. How many of you feel very sad and lost and blank sometimes? And why? What might be the reasons for it? If anybody would like to speak or communicate through the chat. So I have like Vishal, Debanjana, Serene, Ambika, Aditi, Pooja, Swayam, Shulogna,
Ma'am, I think
Pritika.
with the teenagers, we often feel numb going out with this works. We have the load of the work with like with small things about our life. We turn sad, we turn upset. So it's a daily happening in our life.
Yes, it daily happens in our life. Thanks, Orithro. Thanks for that. Now, what I can understand is that I, as an adolescent, I would feel very bad if my friends are talking behind me, if they might be spreading rumors about me. I would feel very bad when at home also I have to sometimes maybe face gender discrimination, or my parental expectations. They want me to be someone else, but I actually, my inner self and me, I want to be someone else. Maybe the person whom I really like, and I would really love to have that courage and go and talk to him or her. Somehow I feel that my feelings, whatever I understand, about him or her, that person might not be able to understand and might not give that importance. And sometimes it also happens, the stares, the creepy stares, sometimes the social media threats which are coming to me. What is happening in the world actually with all the threats and the safety issues going on? I really do question my existence. Where do I stand in this? This is a world for me. Now is the time for me to explore. So, where do I actually stand? What should I do? Which is right, which is wrong? Maybe to belong to a particular group of friends or to belong to a particular community, I am saying, okay, yes, whatever you are saying is right, but it might not be. Whenever I'm standing in front of the mirror at the end of the day, I find that, okay, it's really the things which I have done for the entire day. That is not really who am I. It's just a facade, it's just a mask which I'm wearing. So these are the things which we as adolescents we do face sometimes, right? So yes, it's a lot of pressure on us. But then again, the most important thing in our life is what we aspire to be, what really I want to be, my dreams, that inner child of me, what he or she really wants to be. So now we will do a particular activity wherein I have told you people to get a white paper and a colored pen. So what we will do is place the white paper in front of me, and I'll put my left arm, and whoever is comfortable with drawing in left hand will put my right arm. Okay, just the palm. I'll put it like this on the paper, and I'll just sketch through it. Okay, I'll just sketch through it. And when I'm sketching it, here will be my dreams written. What are the dreams? What are my dreams? That dream can be buying the latest iPhone. That dream can be going on a trip with my friends to Goa. Not telling the parents, maybe, just telling them when I'm on the train. Maybe to tell that person, you know, I really admire you and I really like you. Why can't we be friends? That can also be a dream. My dream can be becoming a CEO of a company, maybe. My dream can be becoming that lawyer who will bring justice to all the humans in the society. My dream can also be getting a new dress, which is actually expensive. And my parents have told that, okay, I cannot get that because I'm getting spoiled. So maybe someday I'll get that dress for myself. So that can also be a dream. So let's quickly, within 2 to 3 minutes, do that. And another thing which I would like to say, now these fingers, wherever these fingers are those things where I will write which are the obstacles. If I want to buy an iPhone, my obstacle will be I don't have the money. My parents are not letting me buy it. My friends are saying, oh my God, you want to buy a phone? Why now? You already have a phone. Maybe that ridicule which is coming from the neighbors. See, she doesn't have much, but she has that phone, and she's not doing very good in studies, or he's not doing very good in studies, but yet that phone. And my obstacle or hurdle can be uh, this guilt pleasure. Like, I really want this. I really, but sometimes also my super ego, my, what do I say? A very formal and the factual self tells me, no, you really don't need that. Right? Or my trip with my friends. Okay, what can be the obstacles? So we will quickly do that. We'll quickly do that. And whenever you are ready with that sketch, I would like to hear from you. Just give me a thumbs up, and then I want to talk to you about it. So let's quickly do it. Is anyone already ready with the sketch?
On the tip of the fingers, we have to write the obstacles, right?
Yes, here we will write the obstacles, and here we will write our dreams. The obstacles which are actually challenging me and which are becoming a hurdle to reach my dream. I can see people are already into it, doing the sketch, writing the dreams and the obstacles. So let's see. Whom do I get to talk first? So who's ready? Is it Aditi, Orithro, or Anitej?
I think I can
Orithro
upload
seems
the
to be ready.
picture. I think I can upload the picture in the chat box, right?
Yeah, why not? Please. Or if you would want, you can show the picture. If you want, you can show it as a share screen so that everybody can see. If you would like to, if you are comfortable with it. Or if you want, you can also share it in the chat box. I can present it, not a problem.
I don't think pictures can be actually shared in the chat box. Here the option is not
Okay,
there.
fine. Okay, so let me start with myself. So I have done this. Is it visible? Is it visible somehow?
No, it's
No,
not
it's not
visible.
actually.
No. Just a moment.
Your
It's not
background
visible,
is
no?
kind
Yeah,
of
yes, that one is difficult. Okay, so let me tell you about me. So what I have done is I have done this sketch, right? Okay, here I have written I want to be a YouTuber. Okay, so what are my obstacles? First of all, what my parents will tell me. Okay, that you want to be a YouTuber, that's not even a profession. Second, money. Yes, to become a YouTuber, you need to invest a little, right? Third, Third, there are already so many influencers present. How do I stand out? How can YouTube give me a lack of money in a month? And this one, getting the social bullying. Whenever I post my video, there will be a lot of criticisms coming. And here, lack of confidence, right? Now, let me tell you. So, I have written all these things, but my dream is to be a YouTuber. Now, you tell me. Now, the young brigade will tell me, how do I deal with each of my hurdles? First of all, my parental expectation. That is the first. Who wants to tell? How do I deal with that? How do I won't say that I will convince my parents, but how do I make them understand that why I want to be a YouTuber and like what do I actually want to achieve? Who can tell me? Anybody. Yes, Aditi?
Always becoming a doctor, engineer is not a dream. And if like in this world there are many persons who are always going for doctor engineering, but there are some people who want to become like a YouTuber and a content creator, but they are not getting the confidence due to their parental expectations, like you told. Parents do expect us to have a great life and settle down very fast, so that we have a great life and we don't have any obstacles in the future. And actually there is a plus point, it is an advantage that they are our parents and they will obviously care for us. But you have the steering wheel in your hand, means you have the life, you have your life steering wheel in your hand, they are just back driving. So it's your choice that you want to become whatever you want. No one is allowed to rule you in this world. But you need to make them a bit understand, you need to make them a bit understand about this advantages, and even the disadvantages are there, like social bullying and all. So, yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's lovely. See, Aditi has really given us a positive way to deal with our parents. And she did not say that whenever my parents will say something, I'll tell them, don't worry about me. My life, my rules. She did not say like that, but she was very understanding and empathetic, and she actually understood that why our parents are getting scared of these new kind of professions which they have not even heard, because they are scared of that security, right? So Aditi has come up with that. Next, I would like somebody to tell me, how do I deal with this one, the problem of social pressure, or so how do I deal with it? Like everybody around me is becoming doctor, engineer, lawyer, MBA. They are doing MBA, they are becoming this and that, and they are saying like YouTuber. Okay, so how are you going to do about it? Who can tell me, how do I deal with that? Anyone? The young brigade, anyone?
I think with time that would be proved. Once I prove that I'm able to achieve same in the field of content creation as doctors and engineer, I think that will be resolved. We need to give our parents time. We need to adjust with them, because we have a huge generation gap. We have an age difference. They belong from a background or a community where they have only seen people uh, doing jobs, becoming doctors, and earning money. But it's the reality in the present day that money can be earned in different ways, even by traveling, even by making food. There are different ways of earning money in the present day. So that's the time which we need to give to them, which we need to give to ourselves in order to prove that no, we are wrong, and not no, we are right in our own way. And that's my dream. So I would love to work in that field. I believe that would be the answer for this.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Aritro. I would like somebody else to tell me, how do I deal with this social criticism? Like, say for example, I have uploaded my first video, and there's a lot of criticisms coming in. Some of them, which are I can understand, are very constructive. They are saying about the content, about my voice uh, tone, about the way I'm presenting. But some are literally like, what are you doing, man? Why have you even uploaded this video? Like, what are you trying to say? And I totally disagree with you. And then there are some things which I should not be saying on the social platform, but many of us know about it. So how do I deal with that? So I, at that moment, after reading to those negative criticisms, in a click, I'm becoming low in confidence. How do I deal with that? Who can tell me? How will you deal with that?
I think we should if I can talk over it.
Yes, sure, please.
Right. Yeah. So I think firstly we need to take into account the constructive criticism. I think we should work on it. We should understand that where we are going wrong. But I think for the other ones where people are just trying to abuse us or just criticize us for no reason, I think we need to understand that maybe they are facing some problems in their life which they are throwing it at us, and we need to understand that there is nothing we can do about it. Maybe if they don't like our videos, then they should follow someone else. Similarly, we should just strive to become better at what we are doing. We should take into account the constructive criticism and keep moving on, and just turn a blind eye towards all these negative comments which are of no use to us.
Yes, thank you. So Anitej, actually, what he coolly tried to say is that that's an occupational hazard, ma'am. It's just that. So you try to find out the constructive criticism. Okay, somebody has told me about the content. Does this person also have a video uploaded? Let me just go through. And then you find, okay, that's something which is coming for your benefit. You would learn something from that criticism. But then again, there you will find many other criticisms which are just to bring you down. You have to understand, you are a celebrity, you are a YouTuber, so you will get criticisms. But you have to find out which are actually for your benefit, from which you can learn something, and which are there to just, okay, fine, I can ignore those things. And the more criticisms, the more you are the celebrity. So these things generally happen. Right. Now, what do I do about the money? I don't have that. I really don't. I'm not very good with this Instagram and all this, but I don't have that circled light. I don't have a particular room for myself. I have to share it with my nana nani. So what do I do? And so where do I do the videos? And then I would have to get a particular place. And how do I invest? How do I make my voice sound more cool with the auto tune and all? So that requires money. So how, what do I do about that? A little bit of investment is required, which my parents are not going to give, and I really can't ask from my friends because they are also on the same page. um can I ask, yes, okay, we have an elder person who is my age group, so you have something to tell me. Yes.
So I don't know whether you are talking about me or not. No?
Yeah, I was talking about you. Yes.
Okay. So when we are trying to start a new journey, there will always be obstacles, and
And always remember, I'm an adolescent. I'm adolescent. Talking from
yeah,
adolescent viewpoint.
yeah. Okay. So you know, whenever you are trying to start a journey, there will be obstacles, and as you said, you do not have money, right? So, and you cannot ask from your parents, can't borrow from your friends. um, the best way of dealing with it is, just start with whatever you have. If you are sharing your room with your nana nani, or maybe your sister or your brother, add them into your content. It's not like that your content has to be only yourself. You can add whoever is along with you, whoever is around you, your friends, your family, or like if you have a pet, you can just add them to your content. You have a new content item at that time, at that point. you know Say for example, if you have thought of becoming a food blogger, uh, you do not have money to go to different restaurants to try different food. Why don't you cook something? That's in your home, right? You have all the ingredients, you have your help as well. You can talk to your mom, and mom, please share your secret recipe. And once you have that, you cook that, and then you show that to the world, that this is what I'm trying right now, and this is how we are preparing it, and it's so good, it's so yummy. You never know. One of your video can go viral, and then you'll have the money for the future investments. So
Thanks so much. So that comes from experience, guys. So we actually, whatever we have with us, just start off with it, okay? And then money, that will come later on. And when you can show your parents and your friends that, see, this has gone viral, and and everybody is praising, then your parents also, okay, fine, I'm the parent of this YouTuber, and whenever I'm walking by the street and people are saying that, I saw your son's video, I saw your daughter's video, and this was about this and that, I feel a little proud. You never know. Actually, your parents feel proud secretly, but they don't show you. They think they will spoil you. That's what happened. And then maybe the Diwali gift comes on. Okay, this is the new phone which I've got for you, and the shopkeeper was saying that it is good for people who are making videos. You never know. That might happen. So you have to wait for that first level of success, right? Okay, next. So after all these things, I guess I can deal with my confidence, right? So this is mostly about it, right? We have to be focused on our dream. Fine. So just because I have come for a workshop, so I should be acting a little bit like the speaker. So I would like to just share my screen. To just give me a moment. So, are you able to see my screen? Yes, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Now, see, many of you know about this, okay? This is in psychology, we say Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but yes, in organizational studies like in MBA and in CAT and all, you will find this, right? See, whenever we want to achieve something, right? we really require something to achieve that. I have my physiological need to be met first. If I don't have roti, kapda, makan, I cannot even think of becoming a YouTuber, right? And if I want that iPhone really, so I have to have that space. Where will I keep my iPhone? I cannot attach it with my body. I need to have a place in my house where I need to keep that. And for that, I need a house, right? Then comes the safety needs. The safety needs mostly depends upon whether you are safe and secure in terms of physical safety, in terms of emotional safety, in terms of monetary safety, right? This is about all human beings. Then comes, when I have achieved more or less, then comes my love and belongingness, my parents, my friends, my that special someone, so, and maybe a group of community. Then comes my esteem needs. I have achieved something. I have gone viral, right? So, those esteem needs are there. And when I have met all my needs, then gradually I go on to that self actualization. So, whatever my journey was in my life, in achieving a particular dream, this is not I'm saying that you become old and that's self actualization. No, while achieving a dream, these are the hurdles which we actually have to हमको पार करना है. That's the only thing I can see, right? But now again, this is for the normal human beings, but for us as adolescents, what is actually my hierarchy needs? My brain and mind all together looks something like this. And if I be very honest, as an adolescent, is this actually my Maslow's hierarchy? Is it? Comfort. I'm sitting in my sofa. I have the chips, snacks, pizza, and everything. I have my cell phone. I have my Wi Fi and all of that. And then, how do I fulfill my needs by all of this? So, am I ready to suffer a little bit of inconvenience in exchange of a better outcome? My friend says, let's bully that person. And then you know that, okay, now when I'm going to tell that special someone that I really, really like you and I would really love to be your friend, and that special someone gives me a task, you bully that person, I will be your friend. And with that little inconvenience, I have a better outcome. I will be the friend of that person. I am ready to do that inconvenience. Maybe bullying that person in Instagram. So the criticisms which I was talking about, people who are writing, and which Anited said that they are actually going through something problematic in their life. So that might be this one. So my question is, whenever I have a dream, I write it on the top. And then gradually, I will fulfill my dreams. Which are the hurdles there, right? I will write. So, which are my physiological needs to achieve that dream? Which are my esteem needs? Which are my, what do I say, love and belongingness needs? And sometimes to fulfill a dream, you might skip on a need, right? So that to avoid that inconvenience, because you have to be very true and honest to yourself at the end of the day. Because if you are not sleeping well, you are unable to start up quickly and get running for your dream, right? So, for this, to fulfill my dream, what are the things which we require? Obviously, I have my dream written. I have to focus on that, right? And many of you would know that I have to have some smart goals for it. For example, for to become a good YouTuber, I need good contents. So I start with my contents which are already with me. Then a little bit of money comes with me. Then I start traveling to different places within my city and maybe to the other city. And maybe after some day when my video goes viral, I team up with somebody else, okay, who is also a YouTuber and who is also an upcoming one. And then I do some videos, some conversation videos. I take references from the best YouTubers and I filter out, okay, these are the things which is actually motivating me. Perseverance, yes, this is something which you really cannot ignore. You have to give that effort and you have to have that patience before achieving a goal, before achieving a dream. achieving your dream. And you would have to be a little bit flexible. You cannot be, okay, whoever is telling bad means a bad person, I'll ignore that. No, sometimes from that bad comes something good. So we will do mistakes. We will do mistakes because we are human beings, we are not robots. Fine, I'll do mistake, but whether am I ready to learn from that mistake and not give up? That's important. And I will celebrate my small successes, be it a very little one for the society, but for me, it's huge. If I am able to celebrate my small successes, I will be able to think about my big ones and how do I would like to celebrate that, right? And yes, if YouTuber doesn't help, I can go for always an alternate plan, which my parents have fixed for me. And let me tell you, even today, the doctors, the lawyers, everybody is uploading video. So you can become a YouTuber as well. You can actually pursue your passion while being on the safety and the security side of a job or a business, right? So everything is mostly about how you are perceiving your life. And you have to, and I know all of you people are more positive than me, because when we were little we didn't have so many things, we didn't have so many speakers who would talk to us, we didn't have such good friends, right? So we didn't have a very visioned and focused parents who would say, okay, you would become this. Our parents had, okay, fine, my child will do this. How, what? They didn't know. That was again. So now I know young generation, today's youth, you people are very focused. So I would say, with all these things, thanks a lot for bringing me in. And before I end, I would really like to share another video with you. Okay? So just give me a moment. So that was quite a video. I would just like to say that your difficulties, your pain, that is what makes you feel alive. You are very, if you are very happy and comfortably relaxing in your sofa, that's just life going on. But your difficulties, your pain, your sorrows, and your hurdles, that is what actually motivates you to reach your dream, to reach your success and become successful. So, if there was no pain and difficulties in life, you wouldn't have felt this. I know, ज्ञान लग रहा है सुनने में, but when you come up to my age level, right, at the age of 30 to 35, then you will understand, yes, I am somewhere. And because of the problems which I faced, I can success, like celebrate my success now, right? So that's it. All the best to all of you, and hope this positive way of looking at life helps you. And I'm always there to connect. Bhalo Theko is there to connect. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I think an hour has passed almost in the blink of an eye. I mean, I really didn't realize that so much time has passed. But before we conclude, I promise I won't take much of your time. But does anyone have anything that they want to ask, ma'am? Is there anyone? Mm, okay, I don't think there are anyone who has a question.
I
Uh,
don't have a question, but I would love to say something. I think this was one of the most engaging Cater Empower Succeed that we had in Sangharsh so far, from the month of when we convened this Cater Empower Succeed. This was one of the most engaging, most interesting. Me, myself, belonging from the community of psychology, I really felt interested. Like, we just started at 5 and it just ended. And wishing everyone a very positive and healthy life ahead. So that's what I wanted to tell. Thank you.
Just to
Ambika
add to
has raised her hand. Yes. Yes, Ambika?
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Good
Ma'am, I
evening.
just want to share this thing that, mental health is something which, like, everybody does not feel comfortable discussing about. And, it's so nice to see people open up and come together and discuss about it, because prioritizing mental health is extremely important, because it is the basis upon which, our entire functioning of our day-to-day lives depends upon. So I think it is pretty important, because I myself sometimes, as a member of Sangharsh, actually took a break from the community, saying that maybe like I want to focus on my mental health, and I want to take a leave for a month, and then again I came back. So I think sometimes it's required to also give importance to our mental health, and open up and speak to people about it, so that we feel very about ourselves, and know that what we are doing is for the betterment of ourselves.
Right. Thank you, Ambika. Thank you. It's coming from you. It's great. Being a mental health professional, it actually inspires me. Thank you.
Thank you so
Then we
much.
have Gaurav and after that Aryaman. Yes.
Okay, so just add to what Oritro said earlier. This was a great session, Kathakoli. I mean, it's very nice. I mean, I just saw this today morning that you are having this session, and I was quite interested. Like, this is the first time I'm coming into any of your sessions, and I kind of messed up the time zones and joined a bit late, so I missed the first part. Um, but whatever I attended, it's like 40 minutes of it, and it was great. It was really great, and I really enjoyed this. And probably, if there are future sessions like this, obviously I would like to attend, and I'd like to just be there. Even if I'm not able to contribute, I'll just be there, listen to people telling their stories, and you coming up with something incredibly which are like influencing, I'd say. And this is very good. People go through different kind of struggles in their life every day, and some are able to express this to others, some are not. But sessions like this, they kind of open a different door to your thinking. You open up new avenues, and it's really good. Thank you so much, Kathakoli, and it was a great session, really.
Thank you. Thanks to you too. Being a participant, it gives a lot of motivation. Yes, Aryaman.
Yeah, right. First of all, thank you so much, ma'am, personally and on behalf of Sangharsh Empowerment Foundation for agreeing to this collaboration and actually agreeing to host this workshop. I'm very happy I did this, and to all the members who are present here, you all might not know, but then Kathakali ma'am, actually, I know her from school. So, I was an alumnus of APJ Park Street. I was a student there even until last year, and Kathakali ma'am was there. And even in school, she was always out for all the students. Ma'am has taken one or two classes in my grade, so therefore I am, aware of, the kind of work which she does. And I'm very happy that I did not approach anybody else but somebody I knew, because ma'am and also her organization, Bhalo Theko, the kind of work that they are doing, that's really inspiring. And of course, I'm in complete agreement with what some of the individuals over here said, that 1 hour went in the blink of an eye, and the content which you all curated was wonderful. I am currently pursuing mass communication, like you already know. And just before our puja vacation commenced, we were actually studying Maslow's hierarchy. So we were studying it for a completely different reason. We were doing it to understand advertising and how consumer behavior kind of functions. But when the following slide kind of came, where the Maslow's hierarchy had a twist to it, how teenagers kind of function with respect to that, I think that was hilarious, because although legally we are adults, I think emotionally we continue to be adolescents and teenagers. So it was wonderful. Like in Sangharsh, what Ambika also said, we do try to do that. It's not much, but then I think fostering positivity within each other, among one another, that is something that we really try to uphold. This workshop has been very beneficial to us also, therefore the school students, and very soon we also want to take these awareness programs to the underprivileged communities that we work with, because I think this mental health is not an elite concept which a lot of people think that it is, and it belongs to everybody. It is needed for everybody for their holistic well-being. So thank you so much, ma'am, once again, personally and on behalf of my organization, Santosh. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. It was an honor being here.
Thank you.
Yes, we have our secretary, Bhalo Theko secretary, Anando Sengupta. So please, sir.
Since everybody has already spoken, so on behalf of Bhalo Theko, I take the privilege of thanking Sangharsh for giving us such an opportunity. The audience was a lovely audience. That was what was very important, because we catered to all the parts of the society, as what Aryaman just mentioned. So we are very happy that such a program could be organized by Sangharsh, and Bhalo Theko was a part to that. And we are really privileged to tell you all that one of our best speaker was given today for organizing this. So Kathakoli is one of the number one speakers in our entire team, which you could understand from the way she spoke. And I would also tell Sangharsh that for any Sangharsh and the audience, whoever was there today, that whenever you need any help, Bhalo Theko is always there, because we work with students, we work in schools, we work in colleges, we work with NGOs, we work with, Aryaman must be happy to know, we work with old age homes. And finally, we work with corporates. And our major target is basically, which somebody else was saying, I don't remember who was talking about that, that our basic intention is to work for the awareness of mental health, which is a big zero, if not negative. So that is where we stand. We work on that. So anytime you feel that Bhalo Theko is required to work on this, please give us a call. You know Kathakoli better. You know her telephone number. So you are always there, and we will be there to help you out. Thank you very, very much. And thanks to Kathakoli once more to actually deliver such a lovely session. Thank you, Kathakoli, very, very much.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you, everyone. And I think everyone is here thanking Mang. But I think even if everyone thanks Ma'am, that wouldn't be enough, because I think what we learned today, and especially what Sir was saying, that it is really important for us to become aware about mental health. And what Ariman was also saying, that it is not an elite concept. It is for everyone. Everyone, be it adolescents, be it elders, everyone faces problems in their lives, and it is important for us to communicate about it. We should not just keep it within ourselves until we open up. Maybe we also are unaware, and I think in the video which ma'am was showing in the end, the Rubik's cube was also approaching the girl, and I think sometimes our problems also wants to communicate with us, and I think we also need to communicate about it to others for us to solve it finally. And it is not just, and even the ones who are not adolescents who are in this meeting, we have someone enough, must be having our siblings or our cousins who might be facing something, and maybe they are unaware that it might later lead on to something more serious. So it is important for us to understand it while it's there, and to deal with it and to tackle it. And really a very big thank you to Bhalo Theko, to Kothakoli ma'am, to everyone from Bhalo Theko who has joined this meeting.